Alright, there we go. The players behind us are drafting, and we are gonna go into the draft right now as we speak. Kaja and Masha is gonna be banned out here for Indonesia and Philippines. Of course, this is gonna be a best of 5 series. The first team to get 3 wins will take home the gold.
Goodness me. Esmeralda immediately being the second ban here for Team Indonesia. Obviously, not a respect ban to Nepomuceno right here, but of course, Team PH will ban out that Ling. Harith, Grok, Kufra, and X-Borg open. I did mention Ling already.
Yeah, Ling is going to be banned. X-Borg, of course, is always going to be a proper pickup because you don't want the last insanity to go to waste. And it's a waste to ban out Export, to be completely honest. There are a lot of other bans that you can go for here. Like Kaja, Esmeralda, Ling, and Masha. Of course, the Philippines do not want a Masha in their opponent's hands because Masha has been a split pusher and has been a problem for the past couple of games. But a Harith and a Grok being picked up here by Team Philippines.
That's going to be Castromayor's Grok and Nepomuceno's Harith. Cho open. Lunox, if they want to. Let's see who. Thom is open as well.
Thom is open. Kufra. Kufra is a viable pick here for Indonesia, as well as a marksman. Probably steal that Granger away from Team Philippines. Instead, they are gonna go for Selena. Claude and Selena.
Okay, so Claude is still viable in the meta for not just in Indonesia actually. I've seen Team PH use this in their scrims. So let's see who will be the third pick for Team PH. They could Indonesia already picked a Claude, so they could go for a Granger or pick an offlaner. Could be Cho, could be Thams, and just hope that Team Indonesia will not ban out the Granger. But then again, Arcangel has a carry.
Well, they are still gonna stick with what works for them. Basha is gonna be picked up here by Team Philippines. It is going to be a BATO-ANON Basha, if I may say so myself. We do see the people behind the scenes here, the coaches drafting for their teams.
Granger gonna be the second rotation ban for Team Indonesia. They lack a tank, so they could ban an Akai. Yeah, Team Indonesia, I've seen a handful of games on Akai. And Team PH will most likely get an offlaner. Thom, like what I said, Thom is open. Cho is open. We've seen Villa use those heroes.
Yeah, it's going to be a Lunox being banned here by the Philippines. Yeah, they need to get a proper marksman out. A carry is not a bad idea. They're going to prioritize a Cho instead.
Well, Indonesia already has their marksman. So, I guess no need to rush the pick for Arcangel or whoever's going to be marksman. Because we saw in one game when Nepomuceno was the one that used Granger. That was against Team Thailand.
Work wonders.
Let's see who. Oh, Lilia gonna be hovered and a Minotaur.
Minotaur is actually pretty good.
It is. It is.
Especially considering the fact that as soon as Harith lands his Zaman Force, he's wide open for a Minoan Fury to cancel any Chrono Dashes from happening. But at the same time, they need to make sure that Cho here, Castromayor, if it's gonna be a Castromayor Cho.
It's gonna be a Villa Cho.
Oh, it's gonna be a Villa Cho. All right. As long as the Cho doesn't get any easy openings on towards Lilia or Selena.
Ooh, no marksman for Team PH.
A no marksman composition. This is really curious.
Also, can I just say that the amount of CC on Team Indonesia is a lot. AoE damage for days, man.
And Hellcurt is going to go for the split push agenda here for Team Philippines. Indonesia, on the other hand, they have good team fight potential here, especially with that Minotaur coming in and that X-Borg as well. One Minoan Fury and then one last Insanity. That might just turn the tides of battle here for in favor of Indonesia. It's going to be a tough call because the Philippines need to make sure that Hellcurt goes online in terms of securing the objectives. That is what he needs to do as a Hellcurt player. So more times, 5 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, I mean, it's going to be a 5v4 clash at anywhere. And we here to smash them. We are going to smash the like button here because the Philippines and Indonesia are fighting for the gold medal here at the 30th Southeast Asian Games.
This is the grand finals, best of 5 again, Team Indonesia versus Team Philippines. Let's do the team rundown later, but so far the draft is looking pretty good for these two teams. I'm a bit worried about the no marksman composition from Team PH. However, we have seen teams pull off a no marksman composition.
Yeah, it works well, but they need to make sure that they don't go into full team fights because that's where the marksman will live. But while that's happening, BATO-ANON is going to be called out here by Julianto. Julianto is actually going to go ahead and go down, secure the kill onto BATO-ANON. While that's happening, Castromayor is dangerously low on HP. Actually did not manage to steal up that buff from NEPOMUCENO. But speaking of NEPOMUCENO, he is part of Team PH and he is going to be playing on that Harith. And we also have ARCANGEL on that Hellcurt.
Now, of course, ARCANGEL just gonna farm that out. Julian, of course, is gonna use and spam that first skill, and Abyssal Arrow did not connect.
And the rest of the Team Philippines are as follows. Castromayor on that Grok, BATO-ANON on the Basha. But while that's happening, though, Fire Stakes and Zama Force are going to be committed there in order to secure that crab gold for Julianto.
Zama Force apparently not connecting, and I believe they did try to target Selena, but Selena was able to dash out.
Yeah, they managed to escape that. So 1-0 lead in favor of Indonesia. The gold lead is not that big. One big team fight here. Putra, as long as he gets the Minoan Fury, will start to look for fights. Can be disabled though by this Castromayor with a wild charge, but that is a big wish for the Philippines because this Minotaur player is, playing it safe so far.
That's true. And I actually like the Minotaur pick. We haven't seen much Minotaur lately here in the pro scene, most likely because of his nerf that his ultimate has a very, very high cooldown, but it's a matter of just trying to ration out and get that perfect timing.
And FIRDAUS here is going to be dancing away from that Basha.
Turtle already up. Also, for team rundowns, for Team Indonesia, we have Putra on this Minotaur, Gustian on this Claude. Ooh, the names disappeared, but
yeah,
here...
because there is going to be a big team fight. There goes a Minoan Fury being committed, and that is going to be denied by Indonesia. Actually secures the kill. Castromayor might be next here.
Nope, able to get away. Use Guardian's Barrier just so he will be able to shield himself out. Now Villa rotating over to the bot lane, and Team Indonesia already giving the Turtle a start.
ARCANGEL being pushed in the backlines here by Julianto. Last Insanity is going to be committed. Might actually be enough, and yes, it is going to be enough. That's going to be another kill secured by Indonesia. There goes the Zama Force, but that Zama Force is going to be a defensive Zama Force.
This is the early gameplay that Team Indonesia wants. They have a Lilia, they have a Selena. They need to rush this. They most probably use and pick Claude just for the late game sustain. And late game...
Oh, Minoan Fury. 3-man Minoan Fury. No follow through. That was a forced Minoan Fury.
Just to get the buff, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but the buff was actually secured by NEPOMUCENO. So Putra really just didn't do that as much. But Basha is going to go ahead and secure the stun onto Putra. This crab is going to be secured by Team PH.
Next objective going to be up in 76 seconds. ARCANGEL just farming it out here at the top lane. And X-Borg is there at the top lane as well. Lilia, she already got 1 kill. So she just needs to ramp up those bombs and ramp up those damage.
Almost 2,000 gold lead here by Indonesia. That's going to be the first turret down. Julianto is actually predicted that fire missile very well onto that Hellcurt. He knows that the Hellcurt is going to be blinking away from that. But while that's happening, over to the bottom lane, BATO-ANON is going to be forced back. Zama Force is going to be committed near at the bottom lane turret. BATO-ANON going to try to secure a stun here. Instead, going to be jumping over the wall. This turret is not going to go down anytime soon, and they are applying a lot of pressure.
That is true. Of course, Guardian's Barrier going to be used as well. BATO-ANON just lurking at the backsides. They are trying to box in this 3 people. Bottom lane turret already being taken out. Castromayor at the front line and used Power of Nature.
Power of Nature is not enough, and he is going to be forced to fall back here, as well as the rest of the Philippine contingent here, as the Indonesians are still taking control of this game. 1,000 gold lead, still in favor of Indonesia. 2,000, I mean. Can still turn around here for Team PH. BATO-ANON goes for the stun on RIDWAN, but does not connect.
Lotus Axe already available for this X-Borg, and Demon Hunter Sword already being picked up by the Cloud Turtle already up, and Team Indonesia already giving this turtle a start. Oh, too bad.
Going to be turtle secured as well. BATO-ANON secures the stun onto Putra, but I don't think that's going to be any more commitment there. BATO-ANON being focused down here by FIRDAUS and Putra. They're going to be falling back. Disengaging is a wiser choice here. They are going to be attempting another steal here. Abyssal Arrow is not going to be connecting anybody. That is a beautiful Minoan Fury by Putra, and that's going to be committing the Dark Knight Falls as well in order for them to escape. Arcangel, I mean, is going to be in the backline securing the kill onto Minotaur. Ridwan's going to go down by the hands of BATO-ANON. CASTROMAYOR is going to be chased down by Gustian. There goes a Blazing Duet, securing the kill onto him. That's going to be a double kill for NEPOMUCENO. And they are going to be taking down Gustian. And this is actually working really well for them. Julianto secures a kill with that last Insanity. And he has to fall back here. It is a 2-for-4 engagement in favor of the Philippines.
Goodness me. Did you see Nepomuceno right there? He just waited for the proper opening. And you are Sinlay Harith. Of course, the dash-ins and the damage that you have is still very, very strong. Look at the like emoji, able to get, of course, the buff and rotating over to that top lane crab. Slowly but surely, Team PH, they are getting their footing. But up until when? Because, of course, Team Indonesia, they still have something in their pocket.
Yeah, they still have the gold lead. The Calamity Reaper is going to be picked up. I believe this of Despair is going to be picked up by Villa. And this top lane, though, there goes the stun connecting. BATO-ANON secures a kill onto FIRDAUS. Putra in a bad spot, does have the rage available. Can go for the Minoan Fury here to just save the life of RIDWAN here, but instead will actually make it out. He will not have enough rage. This is going to be a small opening for Team Philippines to engage. Gustian's going to get the stun, but while that's happening over the top lane, they got Julianto covered. The Salmon Force as well as Grok secures the kill. BATO-ANON, though, is going to be traded out for that. There goes the Way of the Dragon, secures the kill.
Goodness me, what happened?
That's going to be Ina Putra and FIRDAUS going on to CASTROMAYOR. Charging up, going to try to go for a fight there. That's going to be the first lane turret going down.
Claude here at the bot lane, and of course these two tanks just saying hi, hello to each other slowly but surely. Almost 8 minutes in. 6 kills for the blue side, 7 on to the red side. 2 turrets already being taken out by Team PH as well as Team Indonesia. Very, very close call.
Very close call indeed. BATO-ANON is going to be here on the bottom lane.
Baksha just, of course, gonna look for an opening right there. Team Indonesia still targeting that turtle. Will they be able to steal it, though?
And that is going to be a turtle secured by Indonesia once again. That's going to be the Minoan Fury connecting onto BATO-ANON. They're going to be backing up. Putra is going to be focused out here. Flicker is going to be committed by Putra in order to escape.
Blind pressure here at the mid lane. Oh no, Arcangel actually got stunned and used ulti, but apparently it is not enough. He got taken out by Team Indonesia.
And they are going to be focusing this fight here. I think the Philippines is overcommitting their spot here, but if they can secure the kill onto FIRDAUS, that could be a game changer. Putra has the Minoan Fury available. Not going to be committing it just yet. Not a lot of teammates here for Indonesia in order for them to secure that fight.
The amount of discipline and courage that Putra has to just be at the front line, wait for a good place to use Minoan Fury is very commendable. He does not care even if he's being targeted by Nepomuceno.
What's happening? Ridwan trying to slow down this push that's coming over the top side. Will be rejoining his team over in the mid lane, because the mid lane is going to be next point of contention here for Team PH. CASTROMAYOR is going to be singled out there by Julianto over the top side.
Ooh, these two teams. Zaman Force is going to be committed onto that mid lane turn.
Lost Insanity actually in time takes out Nepomuceno. That's going to be BATO-ANON caught in between the Minoan Fury. Arcangel goes for the Deadly Poison Stingers, not enough to kill Ridwan.
He got taken out. That was a 3-for-none in favor of Team Indonesia. The 2 damage dealers got taken out. So, of course, they are gonna most likely trade this for a mid lane turret.
And now Villa will not be able to secure the kill onto Claude there. Might be the one taken out. Goes for the wave. The dragon, not a lot of damage. Lilia is here. It actually secures the kill. On to Claude. And he's going to be traded out here, no doubt.
He did not see that, I guess, the Minotaur was there. Lord One already up. FIRDAUS receiving a lot of damage from BATO-ANON right here. And he used Flicker just to get out. But nope. Selena still got eliminated at the map. Deleted.
Guardian's Bearer is going to be choosed. Julianto, fire missiles. Not going to be enough damage just yet. Nepomuceno is dangerously low, though.
Bombs coming in from Lilia's already starting to hurt so much. Arcangel just gonna get as much vision as he can. Xborg just gonna go back to the base. Space created, I noticed, for the Claude. He is able to farm, so that is something Team PH should look out for.
Speaking of looking out for, the Lord is going to be an objective that the Philippines need to secure in order for them to at least start with the pushes. It needs to start to get more map control in this game. Castromayor in a bit of a duel there against Putra.
And this battle being picked up by Villa right here. Wings being picked up by Claude as well. They're pretty scattered all around the map. 4 members from Team PH just lurking here at the Million Gardens barrier being used by Castromayor right here.
This is going to be a patience game here for the Philippines. If they can find a small opening here from Indonesia, probably when they're going and secure the Lord. But while that's happening, BATO-ANON is going to be singled out. It is a 4-man bot lane here. No Minimum Fury is committed by Putra just yet, but the Sun is going to be connecting onto Castromayor. Castromayor going to try to dwindle down the HP of RIDWAN there. But that's going to be a pure disengage.
Putra able to get out of there alive, and now I believe Cho is trying to keep Xborg out of the fight. So if that is his plan, he is doing pretty well. They're the only ones there at the mid lane earlier. Putra being followed by BATO-ANON and Castromayor.
Oh, this is not going to be a good spot for the Philippines. It's a 4v3 over to the bottom lane. Xborg is going to be following there shortly, 5v4. But while that's happening, Villa on that show, it's going to go ahead and start pushing the top lane. Gonna be distracting Indonesia here at the very least.
The bombs from this Lilia hurts a lot. This is a level 1 Lord. BATO-ANON, Nepomuceno, and Castromayor just lurking at the sides. And now Team Indonesia forced to do a reset onto the Lord.
BATO-ANON is actually gonna go down quite shortly here. Minimum Fury connecting onto BATO-ANON and Castromayor as well. He's gonna be taken out. It is a 0-for-2 trade, but while that's happening, top lane is going to be pushed out. Nepomuceno secures the kill. Villia is going to go ahead and go for the split push. Julianto is going to be there. Going to go for the last insanity and the fire stakes. Not going to be enough to stop it. Will be able to secure the turret. Yes, that's going to be more than enough. Goes for the duel here. Will secure the kill. On to Julianto. And it's now a 2v2. Gets another one. Julianto is taken out. Putra, the only sole survivor here in Indonesia, is now in a bad spot against the Philippine representatives as they begin sieging up the top lane.
Minion waves are now pouring onto the base of Team Indonesia. Minimum Fury gonna be committed right there, but it looks like, are they gonna do this? They lost the minions. They are still at the base, and the Minotaur got eliminated.
Gustian is alive, and that is it. Game number 1 is gonna be secured by Philippines. That was a steal of a game.
Close. Okay, so at first I was